The Zipp Firecrest difference. Thousands have discovered it, from champions at Kona and Paris-Roubaix to the passionate cyclists you see at local races and group rides. But just what is the Firecrest difference? Based on years of research, Zipp Firecrest rims are designed to combat the biggest thing to slow you down on a bike: wind resistance. Let's start with the basics of bike science. The harder you pedal, the faster you go. But this approach has its limits. At just 15 miles an hour, wind resistance is the largest force hindering your forward motion. As your speed increases, aerodynamic drag increases exponentially. Going 3 times faster generates 9 times more drag. That's why wheels matter so much when it comes to going fast on a bike. Wheels are second only to a rider's shape and position on the bike in terms of overall drag. Bicycle wheels have a large surface area in the wind, and because they're rotating, it is a complicated job to control how the air flows across the rim and over the rest of the bike. To meet this challenge, Zipp engineers pioneered the cycling industry's use of sophisticated CFD software, combined with unparalleled computing power to create the world's fastest and most stable rim. The magic of Firecrest is what happens in the back half of the wheel. The patented Firecrest technology uses a mathematically derived shape consisting of a series of complex curves. The result is increased aerodynamic efficiency and rider stability in the most common wind conditions cyclists encounter. How does Firecrest do this? Firecrest's revolutionary design features rounded rim edges to allow the airflow to remain attached to the rim surface and create an effective airfoil with low drag, high lift properties. Non-Firecrest rims with sharper edges have early separation of airflow, known as stall. That creates high drag forces and low side force on the rear half of the wheel, a situation that makes the wheel less stable and more vulnerable to being moved around in a crosswind. To understand why Firecrest wheels are more stable, picture a teeter-totter with an adult on one end and a much smaller child on the other. If you want to balance them, you have to shift the fulcrum closer to the adult to support that person's greater weight. A similar effect is seen in bicycle wheels. Greater side force from crosswinds will cause the wheel to feel out of balance. The Firecrest rim shape moves the center of pressure to be more in line with the steering axis to help balance the two halves of the wheel for greater stability. Another way Firecrest wheels remain stable in gusty winds is by mitigating something known as vortex shedding. Think of a flag fluttering in the wind. A vortex imparts a force when it's shed behind an object. In cycling, this destabilizing effect is known as buffeting. But Firecrest rim technology is designed to result in more frequent, smaller vortices, and that creates greater stability. Beyond aerodynamic efficiency and stability, Zipp Firecrest wheels are renowned for their durability, their wide tire bed for sure handling, and their reliable braking performance. The resin system used in Zipp Firecrest carbon clinchers is formulated to withstand the tremendous heat produced by braking to provide reliable stopping power in any situation. Science, innovation, passion. Those are the ingredients that produce the Firecrest difference. Go to your local bike shop and experience it for yourself.